Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. So 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And that's the first out. Up next from Miami, Jazz Chisholm. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And it's gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
That is third. The first baseman, Jesus.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. There's a shot out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Anderson at second, Sanchez at first, 2 out in the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park. It's now 1-0 Miami. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now into the box is Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes. Check swing called strike 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And he fouls this one off. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, number 3, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First delivery to him.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Now to bat, Lewis Brinson. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
number 25, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. Nobody out, runner on first. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, nothing in 2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Standing in now, Sandy Alcantara. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Brinson, the runner at second with one away. And that's over. 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 7.
Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Next to dig in, Yadiel Hernandez. Now the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Ruhi.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yep,
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Luis.
Next up is Luis Garcia. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
to lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Rojas is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting in.
Striding in now for the Nats, Carter Kieboom trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Again, another foul ball. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Nats leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Jazz Chisholm, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Anderson, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A pause, and the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, it'll be Steven Strasburg as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that's the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swing and a line drive. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
First pitch on the way, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2. And now a pitch on the way.
Count it 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another payoff pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now 1 hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count.
Now
2-2.
a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
On the count.
Runners going. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ruiz finds it, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. First pitch of the AB now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And another foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 29.
Next up, Yadiel Hernandez. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's low.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Off the
Ball
plate
1.
and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a swing and a miss,
Count
1-1.
1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
2 balls.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Number 3 onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Mariners.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Miguel Rojas grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in will be Jazz Chisholm. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Popped him up. Garcia is there, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brinson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
stepping in next, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Two and
Oh,
1.
that's out.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman,
Carter Kieboom digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll too.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Number 88 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lane Thomas trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Paulo Espino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Paulo.
Now at the plate is Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch of the AB now. In there for strike one. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting, first baseman, Brian.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
No outs, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Ruiz recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
At the plate now is Jesus Sanchez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in next, Brian De La Cruz. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sanchez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three and one to the Marlins left fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Throw over to the bag. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-1 Miami. Striding in is number 3. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball in.
High hop, and he barehands it. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here now is Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And now the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Here now the 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Soto is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman,
Josh
number
Bell
19.
the next to hit.
Josh.
It was a walk in his last trip.
Bell.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And that misses 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that one yanked just foul. Payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Ron Harper.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Misses, ball 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Soto finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Now at the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next, here is Cable Ruiz. Flew out last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Anderson might try to make a play on it, and this is going to be a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sanchez is there. 2 down. So next to hit is Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The bases are empty here with 2 men out. The bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jazz Chisholm stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. The pitch. Swing and a misses. He's underneath that one for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a
good waste pitch. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Jesus Aguilar will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's out.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Ready with the 2-0. Fouled away. Hopped up. And this is taken in for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and it's still 3-1. Anthony Bender is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 80, Anthony Bender.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Carter Kieboom.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Ball 2-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Andrew Stevenson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Andrew Stevenson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Lane Thomas now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. In there, strike one.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Anthony Bass enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Soto. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 52, Anthony Bass.
Next, it'll be Juan Soto. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back.
Next to hit is Brian De La Cruz. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
1 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. On, he pops it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Next, it'll be Lewis Brinson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Floro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So stepping in is Josh Bell. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
At the ball. 2-0.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Sierra is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Bell stands at first with 1 out. Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Hit in the air to center field. Sierra's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now for Washington, Luis Garcia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sandy Alcantara pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.